When I first started my social media account about a year and a half ago, I was really nervous about what people would think about me and I felt a little silly. But at the same time, I felt like I wanted to make an impact on the world and I had something to share. So I put my ego aside and I created this account. Now, the beginning days, a lot of my videos were of my daughter Grace, who was around 7 months old. And if you look back on my feed, all of those videos are of documenting her early language development. To say that Grace was a tough baby would be to put this mildly. She cried and whined all the time, and it always seemed like nothing made her happy. Something important to know about me is that language development is a huge passion of mine, not just as a parent, but as an educator that works with kids with language delays. A lot of times, what I often see is a strong correlation between language and behavior. When our kids and learners are unable to communicate their wants and needs, what we then notice is an increase in problem behavior because they're frustrated and they can't tell us what they want or what they don't want. And so I taught Grace to echo me beginning around 6 to 7 months. Da, da, da. Wow! You ready? Can you go, Yeah? Ma. Look. Ma. Yes, nice trying. Ma. Your turn. Ma. Yes! I love you. I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you. I love you. I love you, Gracie. I love you. An early echoics are a really important skill in our babies because when we have kids that can echo us, then we can shape that into words. At around 10 months old, Grace began forming her first vocal requests. Water! Good job, Grace! She was then able to tell me a few of the things that she wanted and didn't want. And in conjunction with that, I was teaching her sign language because sign language can enhance vocal communication. Music. Music! I made it a priority to teach her how to communicate effectively. Everything you can think of, from teaching her how to say no, teaching her to ask for the things she wants, and also how to negotiate. Because when our kids can't negotiate, what we also might see is problem behavior. Let's say you ask your kid to clean up, but they want another minute, but they can't tell you they want another minute. And how are they going to tell you? Probably do something that's going to get them another minute. It's not going to be talking. All of this has been so much better than dealing with tears and frustration. She speaks with confidence now, and it's been so amazing to see how much happier and more content she is. And so I was recently working with a parent of a 3-year-old who was able to communicate the things that she wanted, but despite being able to communicate the things that she wanted, she often displayed challenging behaviors due to her inability to be very specific about the things that she wanted. Because if we know kids, then we know that they could be very particular. And while it's really important to prompt our children to appropriately request during challenging moments, there is a life-changing strategy that we can utilize before problem behavior even happens. And that is to teach them to ask for everything. And not only that, teach them to navigate their environment so specifically that they can effectively advocate for all of their wants and needs. So that's how Time to Talk, Cultivating Language in Your Child's Formative Years came to be. This course is appropriate for parents of babies, toddlers, young children, as well as educators who work with students with language disabilities. If you're ready to decrease your child's frustration and increase their language repertoire, then comment talk below and I will send you the info.